Well, that's one way to catch a fish.
What? Excited?
Yeah.
It's with a bucket?
Uh-huh.
That sounds way harder. Bucket. I feel like bucket's far inferior to net.
I was definitely thinking about your dick catching fish.
Catching fish with my dick.
I just assumed that's how you did it.
Oh, no, not once.
It's a little worm. Anyway, welcome to the Greenlight Weekend podcast.
Hey, guys. Happy Wednesday.
Yeah. I keep forgetting about the camera. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Just
That'll
me
be
and
good.
Brian this week.
Yeah.
We got ditched.
Well, canceled on last minute by a man that wanted to be here, I really believe, and
For sure.
had a migraine, which
I know.
happened to you last week.
I know very well how
So
that feels.
I feel like we give Sammy one pass,
For sure.
and if he does it again, lifetime ban. Just kidding.
Or maybe like
I love Sammy.
a yellow card.
Yeah.
Like a week. We had to give James a yellow card there for a little bit, I think.
James got like 10 yellow cards.
That was just from Brian.
You got to hit the fucking bench, bitch. Just kidding. I love James. Yeah, we had a good conversation. I think we started with aliens. I don't know.
No, we started with the Brazilian dude that...
Oh, yeah. Tried to leave his 19-year-old daughter in jail.
There you go.
Prison for 73 years.
Put on a weird
10 months.
white chick's mask and tried to white face himself out of there.
Yeah. Whiteface. You'll hear. You'll hear. Thanks for listening, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode.
It's a short one.
Yeah. Check out Animus Marketing, the Whiskey Reel podcast. Tomorrow, Thursday, the day after this comes out, is Laugh Therapy at the Irish Embassy downstairs. Go to that. It's the best open mic in town. It only happens once a month. I'm going to try to say something super funny.
It's always fucking hilarious.
Yeah, the ranch is after that every Thursday. So at 9, the ranch. Yeah. I think last time we said it multiple times, never said the time. The ranch every Thursday at 9. Come on down. Free drink if you sign up. You want to tell them where to find us, Phil?
You can find us on YouTube, Greenlight Weekend on YouTube, Greenlight Weekend at Facebook, on Facebook, GLW _podcast on Instagram,
Yep.
and greenlightweekend@gmail.com.
For any questions, comments, concerns. Also, next month is Sober October. Get ready, bitches. Enjoy the episode.
I ain't talking physically, jump in my head and you can see that I'm a little off the wall, man. If you can see my dreams, I believe that I'm awake when I'm lying in my sleep. Just the other night I woke up on a bright and sunny beach, a wooden chest full of gold right beside me. I didn't really think about it cause I knew it was there. Took to the air, cause anything is in my reach. Got me coasting over oceans when it came across my mind. Connected flight and now I'm traveling through time, watching Leonardo's hands make the face of Mona Lisa.
Yeah, and we're here.
And the headline reads, Brazilian drug trafficker tries to escape prison disguised as his daughter. They caught him because he was acting like a bitch when they were letting him out. He was acting all super
nervous.
weird.
When visiting hours ended at a prison outside Rio de Janeiro, a young woman made her way toward the exit before guards took a second look and pulled her aside. Turns out she wasn't a woman at all, but a well-known male drug trafficker. She looks hideous.
So what was the plan? Was he going to come back and break her out, or was she just going to get raped in prison for the rest of her life? Because Brazilian prison seems no place to leave your daughter.
Yeah. Well, he was going to be in there for 73 years and 10 months. Got to get those 10 months in. His escape plan, prison authorities told local media, was to have his 19-year-old daughter visit the prison known as Bangu 3, disguised himself as her, and then leave her behind in his place. But well, yeah, exactly. What the fuck was she supposed to do?
That's like the exact opposite of how most people feel about their children. You know what I mean? Like, no. I'll spend the time in the Brazilian prison. I'll take the heat.
He's
this motherfucker.
Little fella.
He looks like a hell of a drug trafficker. I'm going to be honest.
It looks like the girl from The Ring, but fatter.
Is the bitch in the ring bald?
No.
Oh.
Just the face. She looks like half dead, or he does.
What a bitch at first. Or, it's a bitch move to have your daughter take your place in prison.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna get raped in there.
But then to get caught like a fucking pussy, walk out confidently.
Yeah, definitely a man.
Oh, with a mask.
Yeah,
What's he look like under the mask?
I bet.
Okay.
Hispanic.
Sorry, I know you guys can't see this, but you should Google it. This is how we're starting the podcast. Oh yeah, he's a man. He looks like a piece of shit too.
Yeah, anybody who's gonna leave his 19-year-old daughter behind in jail, but
Probably looks like that.
yeah, like oh yeah, that makes sense.
What a cunt. Well, that's our douchebag of the day.
Douchebag of the day.
Yeah, Sean Moe inspired me to think of what's the word I'm looking for? God damn it, segments. Douchebag of the day seems like a really good one. If you're not listening to the Whiskey Reel, you should check it out. They have a segment called Comment Cunt Rags, and it is lovely.
He had people smuggle in his disguise.
Yeah, in their ass.
A wig and some glasses. That's a pretty sweet mask.
No, the mask is the most impressive part.
He looks kind of
he
like
does look feminine.
just like obviously fake.
Way less beard. Yeah.
It looks like the mask on white chicks.
Right? Totally.
Like,
yeah,
for
I was
sure.
gonna say like a 80s,
Well,
90s.
and the mask skin does not match his hands. The color of his hands
It's
at
like girls
all.
with fake asses and they
Like-
got those little ass legs.
Yeah.
Just
If
looks
you were
wrong.
a prison guard and that chick started walking by you,
If she was just confident, maybe gave one of them a wink on the way out.
Maybe,
That's what the glasses were all fucked up. It looked awful.
she looks so fake. Especially in this the still one up here.
Yeah, but there's that's a haggard ass bitch.
Super fake.
Yeah. Dude, sorry, this is way off topic, but the fucking
Tell me, buddy.
I'm having issues with the YouTube videos. Sorry for anybody that wants to watch. And thank you to everybody that watched the Elliot, Jacob, and Josh Emerson. That was awesome. I appreciate the views on that. But I'm struggling with the Dave Oakley, and I'm pretty sure Dave refuses to listen to it. So now I'm like on crunch time. And now it's telling me that my driver is too slow for the fucking Premiere Pro that I've been using for months. I don't know. It's starting to piss me off. Yeah. Today it was just like, just so you know, this might be your problem. It's like, so maybe my computer's turning into a piece of shit, which is possible. It is like 3 years old, 2 years.
Yeah, but even then, you might invest in like a speed software that like cleans your computer for you.
Yeah, that's probably some of it. It's
Just
just
like pull out some cookies and you
yeah.
have probably a lot of data on there.
Yeah, my computer has been full storage-wise since we started this podcast. Like, the first time I put something on it, it was like, boo-doo-doo, full.
Yeah, if you just maybe took some time and deleted some shit that you definitely don't need.
I know, but all that's on there is, like, podcasts,
Right.
really. I just delete all Sarah's shit.
Name drop.
I mean, my wonderful ex.
Mhm.
She's a nice person.
She
We
is
saw
very
each other
nice.
recently. We
She
had
could have had a way worse ex.
Totally.
She could have drove through the house.
Or the carport.
Or the
At the
carport.
very least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wood cover.
Yeah, apparently she now follows us, so.
Good.
Hell yeah. Soon enough, the only people that are going to listen to this are people that have had sex with me, hopefully.
Just because people are good doesn't mean they should be together forever.
No, totally.
Like, you can have two nice people.
And she seems way happy. She took a trip a month for the last year.
Yeah.
And sometimes two.
That's
Like,
cool.
I'm not pulling that off. And so that's beautiful. We're both living the lives that we choose.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is just all work.
And jokes.
And jokes. Dick jokes. My favorite.
Forrest and dick jokes.
Oh, man. I had a good joke. Oh.
Was it about a dick?
No.
Hmm.
My girlfriend put the the toilet paper on upside down, and it's like polite that she put a new roll on, but I had to do it anyway. You know, I still had to fix it.
Really?
Which kind of bums me out.
It never bothers me, no
Really?
matter which way it rolls.
Dude,
Which way do you like it to roll? Down?
Yeah, down always. It should
Damn
be
it.
hanging down.
Every fucking time. Nobody calls me ever.
I call you
as
like
soon as I
once a month.
Well, I'm, you know.
But you're never recording.
No. Yeah, exactly. Every goddamn time.
Yeah.
Which way do you like the toilet paper roll?
I like it to go down.
Down.
Like, I like it to hang down because otherwise you have to reach like behind
doesn't it
the
always-
roll.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
You know,
so in the front.
on the front, yeah. Otherwise you have to like find it behind the roll, and my impatient ass, I'll just like spin it, and then there's some on the ground,
See, I always
and then I
leave
don't
my
want to
toilet
touch
paper about 2 inches off the ground, so no matter what, it's just
That's a tight move. I feel like then you need 2 hands to tear it.
Well, you do.
See, that's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a one-hand terror. I think
No,
that's my issue.
I really don't have any preference. But now that you say it,
I think I've just lived by myself for so long that every single time I've sat on my toilet and looked at it, it was that way. You know. But the other day I sat down and was like, "What the fuck happened in here?"
I bet that's a big OCD thing for a lot of people. I'm OCD about certain things.
Yeah, I didn't bring it up to her, but I did switch it around.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know if Coelle has a certain way.
The fact that you don't notice
Means that she changes it and not me.
correct.
It's just like the fucking ice trays in the freezer. Like, there's always one ice cube left in all of them.
Yeah.
Because if you take that last ice cube, you have to fill it up.
Yeah, it's like living with roommates and
just
there's like
like,
3
move that
chips
one
at the
over
bottom of the bag. It's like, I don't got to replace it.
I didn't eat all of them.
Yeah, that's a dick move. That is the cool thing about living alone, though. When I see that shit at my house, I'm just like, wow, I'm a piece of shit. Because every once in a while,
fool.
well, I know my thought process. Like when there's just like crumbs of chips, I'm like, okay, I'll make some taco shit and just kind of dump that on there. That sounds awesome.
Mine's more like, I can't believe I almost ate a whole fucking bag of chips. I am a fat piece of shit. I put up the crumbs. Like, well, I shouldn't eat the rest of those.
Just wrap it up like halfway so it looks fuller.
Yeah, I come back to it the next day and I'm like, have the munchies, and I just have a bunch of fucking crumbs. But instead of stopping earlier when I should.
Well, my problem is every time that next day when I go back to it, it's always the day I'm like, hell yeah, chips and salsa. And then it's just like crumbs. Like, God damn it. Mm-hmm. So you just pour them on a plate and a little bit of salsa on top. Eat it with a spoon.
Dude, Albertsons, they have the dankest queso.
Really?
Queso and guacamole.
Dude, I fucking
And they make
love
the chips
queso.
there.
Do you eat queso?
Like $2. Mm-hmm.
I haven't eaten queso for so long.
So
I feel like I love it.
I made a quesadilla the other day with queso in it. It was dank.
That sounds dank. Mm-hmm. Dude, I did not realize how much I enjoy flautas.
You were telling me about this.
Yeah. Dave's
Flautas.
wife works at Switchback Taco. I don't think we have any creepy listeners. I feel like we're just promoting.
Mm-mm.
We're not putting Kat in danger.
Some creepy listeners out there.
Well, the bartender's a big jack dude, and I think he's part owner. So
yeah. No, they carry guns in there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, don't fuck with Kat. Yeah, but we went in on a happy hour, and we got a $4 flauta that was the size of a full-size quesadilla. That many ingredients, but it's just rolled. But it was convenient to eat. Good for dipping.
They don't deep fry it or anything. They just
just throw it on the grill. Psst, yeah. Shit was dank. They got street corn for $2.
I liked mountain tacos.
I didn't like it so much, but I just went there once.
It was just expensive for what it was.
Yeah, and I went in with my whole family, and it was maybe the worst service I ever had.
Yeah, that
so I just never went back.
And that's unfortunate because sometimes shit just happens.
Well, and it was just, you could tell the whole wait staff was green as fuck. Just like college girls that were pretty, but just not waitresses yet. You know what I mean? And they just didn't have like the professional, like a professional server, man. They're going to check on you all the time because they can do it fast and they can check on 3 tables and take care of all of it at once, you know?
I've just noticed lately, since Coelle's been the manager at Birds, I've been a lot more caring and passionate for servers and restaurants. And
I always am.
Sometimes shit just isn't running right, and it's...
But have you noticed that...
But you can tell when a server is intentionally being shitty to you for some
Or
reason.
just incompetent.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like most of it's incompetence. I don't feel like I trigger that in servers. But
so you can tell when they're
polite.
still being polite and nice and trying.
Yeah.
Maybe they might have fucked up a couple times, but it's not like they're doing it intentionally.
It's just, you can tell sometimes you're the table they forgot about. You know what I mean? Like she forgot we were here,
Yeah.
and that's a bummer. Doesn't make you feel special.
You pull your dick out right away.
And then it makes
They'll
you feel
definitely
like an
remember you.
asshole when it comes around to the tip because you're like, well, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
This wasn't great, but I feel like when you go out, you add that tip into your expense, like, because that's their paycheck, you know? You
Yeah.
know.
Totally.
But don't you feel like people that work in restaurants are like they have the highest standard of service whenever they're in places?
Yeah.
Like Dave, I don't know if I've seen Coel.
For sure she does.
Yeah.
She's like, that server fucking sucks.
Yeah, I ate with one of Evan's friends who's a manager at a nice restaurant in town that we go to, and she was like the manager, and she was so fucking hard on this kid. Like,
Yeah.
so hard. But he was new, but she was off the clock, and she was just fucking over it. She's like...
She managed the place?
Uh-huh. She was just like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Or serving, or she's like one of the head servers, trainers, something higher than he was, is
Yeah.
the point I'm trying to make, I guess. So she was definitely his superior and was very harsh. To the point where I was like, God damn, give the kid a break. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got my beer, right?
Yeah, if he's brand new and hasn't, that's the thing. I don't know. I wasn't a bad manager, but I did let a few people probably take advantage of me just because I was nice.
Mm-hmm.
And it was easier just to do the job myself than to punish people for it. You know, I don't know.
That was me cutting wood yesterday. I definitely had authority over my nephew, but there was times where I was just like, get the fuck out of the way.
Right.
Like, I want to go
Coel
home.
gets that way too, and I have to tell her that it's probably better to delegate than to just run herself
Definitely
to the
in the
fucking
long
ground.
term.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only way you're going to create competence.
Just like,
is
get out of the way and I'll fucking do it.
That sucks.
Just people are dumb, man.
I know, but then they never learn.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, and it's really easy to have that, like, people are dumb perspective when you've been in a business for a while.
Yeah.
And you're just, it's second nature to you and it's not to them, and they
Right.
maybe don't know what the fuck you're talking about,
sure.
you know? And then it aggravates you. So you're like, oh, you're my responsibility and you don't even fucking know this?
Even people that don't know or are slow learners, if they're hard workers,
Right.
you know, even if they don't catch on fast, you can still tell that they're trying.
And they will
There's
be
some
competent
just
eventually.
lazy bitches. That,
Yeah. And that's why I think everybody needs to cut fucking firewood. Let's make America fucking manly again.
Even if you don't have a fireplace,
Yeah.
just go cut firewood.
No, I'm saying if you do have the option and it's super convenient, like, it's literally just saving money with a day's worth of work or 2 days
Yeah.
worth of work.
It's just like, it wouldn't be sustainable for everybody to burn wood, though.
Or hunt or,
Or
whatever.
hunt, yeah,
Not
exactly.
everybody's going to do it, you know. But
yeah,
it's
if you just made factory farming illegal, so many people would starve to death. It's like it would be epidemic.
it would be awful. Yeah. A lot of...
It's like, well, now you have to go forage and hunt for your own food. Good luck, bitches.
Well, and we would...
Run out of wildlife to eat.
critters would be gone. All of them.
People would be eating squirrels and shit.
Yeah, and
I'd eat a squirrel.
then all the mountain lions would die because there's no more deer, and
Yeah, it would be
then everything dies.
chaos.
Yeah, factory farming.
Everybody gets on Facebook and has these opinions that they think is going to solve problems, like just one way. This is the way we're going to solve everything. It's
Yeah.
just- there's so many fucking variables and there's so many people.
And I don't think there's enough grass-fed or organic vegetables that aren't just coated in pesticides and all. Like, I don't think there's enough just truly pure food to feed everybody.
Mm-mm.
Like, you gotta feed the cattle the corn byproducts, and
even I don't know. Just like how much is the pesticides hurting us? You know, everybody shops at Walmart.
just wash your vegetables.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know.
And pro tip,
You would
don't
think that lots of people would be dying, and I guess there is a lot of people dying and having cancer, so
Yeah.
maybe that's the cause. But
And some places, I learned this at Scott the other day, because they wash their limes, and some places don't.
Ew.
So, like, It might be a good idea to just like squeeze your lime and then throw it in the trash instead of in your beer, because apparently anything with like a
porous,
just a rind, like oranges, shit like that, they just coat in pesticides.
Makes sense.
What I heard.
Yeah. Coelho always soaks ours in vinegar water.
Yeah,
and you can see all the shit like come off.
Exactly. That's what they
But
had.
then as soon as you do that, they get moldy in like 2 days.
Right.
Like right after you do the vinegar stuff, you have to eat that shit quick.
That's interesting.
Because it starts dying.
So is that why you just put it all in water? Or does it die like mixed up too, probably?
Well, I think it just pulls those pesticides off and it starts to degrade. Or maybe not the pesticides, but preservatives.
Yeah.
I think they probably spray with preservatives too.
Yeah.
It seems like after you do that soak, the life just grows on it faster.
Weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe don't put your lime in your beer unless you know they wash them.
It's like a McDonald's hamburger. Won't get moldy.
It's a good point.
If you leave it out, it just gets hard. But if you like fucking cook a hamburger, grass-fed beef hamburger, leave that shit out, it'll start rotting quick.
I know. I've a couple times in the past like month I've left shit on the counter overnight, and I'm just not willing to roll the dice a lot of times. Like, what's the upside?
Yeah.
Save those $3 that's in that, or $5 maybe.
Yeah.
I don't cook that big of portions, you know.
Definitely with like meat and stuff, I'll try to get, even in the microwave, I'll try to get leftovers up to like 165, just because it will kill off a little bit more. Because you can still get bacteria, even if you heat it up in the microwave. You still get bacteria growth.
I feel like we're learning so much today.
Because from Coel, she gets the meat thermometer out and fucking
Really?
test it, even after with leftovers and stuff.
Isn't it amazing, like, how much you learn from somebody you're dating? It's interesting. So much of what I know is from my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Definitely, like, fashion-wise. Not that I have any. My pants are they're tearing as I bend my knee. But,
You look fly, man.
well, this is just what I wore to work. I have to buy all new work pants because all mine currently have holes in them.
Working man line.
It's gonna be so cold in the winter with holey pants. It's not doable.
Mm.
My dad was like, "Where are the thermals under 'em?" I don't own thermals. I need new pants anyway. I'll just buy some more. I have like a gangster ninja suit, but you can't just wear that to work every day.
Yeah. Thermals are nice. Definitely help. Keep you thermalated.
When it's really cold, for sure.
Yeah. Coel's dad rocks thermals all the time. He just walks around the house in thermals.
My dad did that my whole life. Just no underwear. You can see his dick. God damn it, Dad.
Just white thermals. That's fucking American right there.
I've always been a gray guy
Gray thermals.
because the white thermals are like
Oh yeah, you get a little bit
Yellow.
of piss
they're like
on them. And yeah.
yellow already.
Fucking. I shit my shorts
What?
yesterday. No,
Really?
earlier today.
Tell me
This
about
morning. I thought it was a fart.
Copy. I don't know
It was
shit in my
not.
bed this morning. I don't know what. All I ate was a slice of pizza.
Yeah, me too. I think that pizza's. I don't know. It
Something
was from
weird.
J-Bo's.
Something.
I definitely had some
Dude,
runniness.
I woke up at 4:30 and I had to shit so bad. And my bathroom is so close to my
I
bedroom.
didn't sleep good at all last night.
I slept great after I shit.
Maybe that's what I should have done. Well, I did, but it was later in the day. It wasn't a lot, but it was just like I shit my pants.
Yeah.
That wasn't a fart.
It was one of the louder shits I've ever taken. It was not appealing. I turned on the shower. I could feel it. I was like, this is going to be terrible.
Sometimes those are amazing, but when they hurt,
I know, but
not so good.
just a girl sleeping 10 feet from me through a wall this thin, like, I almost shut the bedroom door.
Trying to make a muffler with toilet paper.
Dude,
Fuck.
it was...
I can hear her moving around. She can definitely hear my trumpet.
I know, I could hear her turning in the bed. I was just like... I
A
turned...
little sheet.
Yeah. I was like, I don't feel very good. I think I'm going to take a shower. Just went to the bathroom. It was... all I had was... I
And you
know.
don't know how it got on the wall.
I didn't get it on the wall, luckily.
Jesus, I've been sitting down the whole time.
Wasn't that crazy. It wasn't like that much, but it was definitely, my body was rejecting it. Just like
One of the nights when we were in Vegas on Fremont Street,
she knew what I was doing.
I had the shits really bad and went into a stall, and then all the other stalls were taken, and this one stall was dirty as fuck already.
Oh.
And so I just and I was about to shit my pants, and I just kind of levitated over said toilet and did not get a lot in the bowl.
Rough, dude.
I made it way worse.
Rough.
And I just left like a fucking piece of shit. I wasn't going to touch it. It looked like somebody had maybe done the same thing previously.
Right.
But I really fucked it up.
Vegas
it was
dirty
just like,
stall. It's like the dirty stall on Fremont Street. You're like, God damn.
I wasn't going to stick my ass on it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So I just levitated in it. Yeah.
I almost shit in a trash can in Tennessee. I get it. Dude,
It was like putting an air compressor hose filled with paint and then blowing it against the wall.
Vegas will do that to you, man.
It did.
Unhealthy living. For me, I think might have just been the pizza.
Substances and fucking cheap food.
Cheap food will do that.
Lots of tequila. Our freezer was just packed full of tequila and vodka and whiskey, and it was fun.
When we were there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's when it happened?
Mm-hmm. It was the night we were on Fremont Street.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was a weird night.
Yeah,
Taxi driver gave me back my drugs that dropped at his seat.
Like, hey, bud. Like, oh, man, you're so nice. Here's another $1.
That was awesome.
That's probably not the first time that's happened.
That day.
And it won't be.
It was dark, bro. It was just like 5 times a day. He just looks in that seat, looks in the back seat. Like, hey, you forgot your drugs.
Yeah, he's like, dude, I'm brown. I'm like, I can't leave drugs in here.
Fucking dick.
It's like, son of a bitch. Another motherfucking white kid.
Like, take
left
it or
his
I'm gonna throw it
cocaine.
I'm gonna throw it.
Yeah. That's definitely a real issue if you get pulled over by the cops.
Yeah.
And they're like, is this your drugs? Like, no, I'm a fucking Uber driver. I'm like, well, it's in your car.
Okay, sure.
Like, oh, wink.
Such a funny thing to say.
But yeah, that definitely probably happens a lot.
I wonder if I shorten the video. Sorry, man. This has been driving me crazy. Dave hits me up every day. What's up with that YouTube video? What's up with that YouTube video? I was with you all day yesterday. That's what's up with that YouTube video. Just an evening. Dude, I got so fucked up at the drunk spelling bee. We can talk about that. That was awesome. It was so much fun. I wasn't supposed to be on the panel. Was this like
the first time?
Yeah.
Are they trying this instead of comedy?
Well, they won't let us do open mics. We can do a showcase down there once a month, which we probably will.
Yeah.
But even the drunk spelling bee, like, we brought a lot of business, you know?
For sure.
But I wasn't supposed to be on the panel, but I was going for sure. And Kelly said she'd drive me home. So I parked at Dave's, walked down there with him.
Yeah.
And just got obliterated. And there's a microphone we're sharing and like talking shit. I'm gogging people. I got to hit the gong.
That sounds like fun.
It was pretty fun. Drew bombed like 5 times. Like, tried to make a joke and everybody was just good. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I'm glad.
I feel like that night humbled Drew a bit.
Good. I'm not going to talk about Drew.
Fuck
you know
that guy.
You know how I feel about you, Drew.
Everybody hates Drew now.
That's okay.
He gets hot women. I'll give him that.
Yeah. He's a good-looking man.
Yeah, he makes money. I don't know how I get hot women. I have none money.
What does he do for an actual job?
He's a software
Stripper?
engineer. But he hates it.
I could see that.
Yeah. He never said where he worked for. Yeah, he fucking hates his job. No, we still said his name. Damn it. That'd be funny if they fired him and just played that. Maybe he'd get a severance package then.
Yeah.
I've never got a severance package because I've had to quit all my goddamn
Never
jobs.
been in a good enough position to get a severance package.
That's fair. I don't think.
You think you have to go to college for 4 years before you get a severance package.
Dude.
Or work at that place for
I'm valuable.
20 years. For sure.
But Yeah, I'm never gonna get a severance package.
Damn it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you get fired from your job, you really fucked up and
I'd probably crash the truck.
are not getting a severance package. It's like not only are you getting a severance package, you might owe them money.
Yeah, I would prefer to quit that job instead of get fired. Make Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff way less awkward.
Yeah. You just got to make it business, not personal.
No, totally.
But it's definitely
I would
personal
understand.
when
Like
it's family
I
business.
would probably crash the truck or something to get fired. Like, I would totally understand.
La, da, 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 da.
Dude, you know how many... I have kind of a fucked up brain. I drive on a lot of cliffs
We
and
know
stuff. And so many times I'm just like... I envision me flying off the cliff all the time. Almost to the point where I'm like... you know what I mean? Where you're like, away from the cliff.
Yeah, it's weird how our minds like go through all the different possibilities.
Yeah, it
of
just
a situation.
like I see it. It's just like, and it's just me flying off a cliff. And I look at my dog and I'm like, I just killed my dog. And then
then you like snap to, and
Yeah.
you're like, that's not actually happening. I do that with conversations with people.
really?
Like if I get into a road rage incident, and I never see them again, but
Yeah.
like after it happens, I imagine like us pulling over, and then I'm like going through the conversation in my head, and then all of a sudden I'm at my destination, and I'm like, well, that was fucking stupid, 'cause
Yeah, but
it
think
didn't actually happen.
that's like thought practice.
Yeah.
And if the conversation went well, maybe seeing all the possibilities are one day preparing you for that actual conversation, and maybe you'll handle it really well because you're
Yeah.
like, well, like see the possibilities.
I've definitely got a lot less road rage. I don't drive as fast either.
No,
If I get stuck behind somebody, I'm like, fuck it.
no,
like-
all my cars are slow right now, so I'm that guy in front of you, but I'm going as fast as I can.
Yeah. Well, they're not that slow where you can't make the speed limit.
No, I'll make the speed limit,
like
but
a
eventually
go-kart.
I can't accelerate
Yeah.
very fast right now. Everything's kind of fucked up. All my whips.
Mm.
Not my car, I guess. It's just slow. But
Well, it's definitely not a race car.
yeah, my green truck has a problem. Checked engine
Ronda.
light was flashing yesterday,
Hmm.
and it was full with wood. And I pulled over multiple times. I checked the oil, the antifreeze, checked it wasn't the transmission, but I checked it anyway.
What year is it?
96.
I have a little plug-in thing. We can check
Yep.
the code and see what is popping for.
I can make it flash.
Yeah.
I know. I know how.
Well, if it's gone off before it should memorize it and
Oh, cool.
give us and you just get on my phone.
It went off about 30 times.
Yeah, it just connects Bluetooth and then it
Yeah.
brings up just like all the codes and you can look up.
Dude, I was going 50, 55 from 20 miles north of Dolores. Just
Yeah.
it's all she'll go. Like
Full wood.
I'm not gonna blow up my engine.
No, or transmission or anything.
It wasn't the transmission, 100%. It was shifting fine, but at 50 to 55, right in that zone, it wouldn't flash. But right when I got over 55, it would start flashing.
Hmm.
And all the fluids were good, so I was like, it's not gonna overheat and it's not gonna fucking stall. It's not gonna seize, probably. You know,
Yeah.
it sounded fine.
Hmm. Did you look up flashing check engine light for that year Ford?
That was yesterday. I've been with
Mhm.
you. Well, this is the second time since, and
I see.
I've not. No.
Yeah, we watched fights last night. It was kind of, it was good.
It was good.
It was
And-
sad. It's always sad to see Cowboy lose,
Yeah.
but he's always so humble about it.
Oh, it was super cool. He's like, we're getting drunk tonight. Like, and Gaethje was just like, I didn't want to hit him
It's
more.
like, dude, I did not want to beat the fuck out of my friend,
Yeah,
but I had to.
But-
That's why he got all pissed off at the ref at the
Yeah.
end.
for sure. Because he hit him and he dropped him and looked at the ref,
Right.
and so he hit him twice and he looked at him again. He's like, fuck, and hit him one more time,
Yeah.
and finally the ref.
Cowboy
stopped.
didn't come to really until he like got hugged by the ref.
Yeah, he would have went to his back.
Yeah.
If in any
sure.
situation,
You know, just
don't you think?
Totally.
He wouldn't have just turtled while somebody's standing over him.
Yeah.
Defend yourself.
You have way more defense on your back.
And he wasn't doing
If you're
this.
getting punched in the head, yeah, he was barely doing that.
Yeah.
Like, barely protecting himself. I've seen, way worse stoppages.
Oh, for sure. No, that was a good stoppage. I think
Yeah,
it maybe should have happened earlier.
I don't know how many times Cowboy's gonna do that before he decides to put it up and retire. He's probably gonna be doing that for a while.
Yeah, he should get into the booze business or the weed game.
He has so many.
He's one of the most
options.
famous fighters ever.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's the most
He's been
winningest
doing
UFC
acting and
fighter.
stuff too.
Yeah, totally. But imagine how much he could make off. Like Brendan Schaub's now a part owner in a CBD company.
Right.
Just brilliant. Just stacking that cash, not doing shit. Just like, it's beautiful.
Following dreams.
Yeah, and helping other people follow their dreams. That's a cool thing about a fucking famous investor. Not only did he give you the money, but the promotion is ridiculous, and he's a part owner in it.
Yeah, if I ever won the lottery, I would just hire a team of lawyers
Legal assassins.
and
Get
financial
OJ's lawyers.
advisors. Just where you're not getting fucked. Like,
Yeah.
that's what people do. They win the lottery, and then their fucking cousin, who's like, oh, I was an accountant one time.
Yeah.
And then they let them handle all their money. And then, like, 5 years later, a real accountant's like, you're broke.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, Jimmy's been handling everything. Like, well, yeah, well, Jimmy's also been taking trips to the Bahamas, and you had no more money because he siphoned it all.
It's a business run, man.
Yeah. No, you need a fucking team. If you have like legitimate financial advisors and lawyers, they legally can't fuck you without losing their job. So they don't want to take advantage of you.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna fucking go to jail.
Well, and there's checks and balances.
And there's multiple people. You have 2 or 3 lawyers,
levels,
2 or 3 investors.
It's like, all y'all, I want you to check into everything the other ones are doing.
And you got to be smart enough
Always.
to go and check in on your own stuff.
Right.
And being like, why did you invest in this and it's not making any fucking money whatsoever? Like, gotta be smart about that shit. And then I got into an argument with my dad. Was it yesterday?
I don't
Or the day before?
Yesterday.
Yeah, Saturday. My time's all fucked up. Yeah, yesterday he was saying that if he won the lottery, that he would just keep his job still, and like, he would keep his same piece of land and maybe put a new house on it, but not really spend any money and just go to work every day. I was like, you're so full of shit. You would. How many times? He's like, I genuinely love what I do, and like, I get that, but if you have $100 million in the bank and like, one day it's gonna be cold as fuck, and you know you gotta go out to these wells, and they're all gonna be frozen. You have $100 million in the bank. You're gonna be like, fuck this. I'm not going to work today. Like, there's no way. But he's like, nope. I don't think it would change me that much. Like, you're so full of shit.
It changed me immediately.
Yeah, I would make my money work for me and live off the interest and just do what I wanted. Like, oh, today I want to go fucking wakeboarding.
Just be the KY Jelly wrestling promotion, the best in the world.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do. KY Jelly wrestling. That sounds like a great idea. I don't know.
It's what killed Blue.
In the 90s, when like the man show was hot and popular, I think right now it'd be hard to do something that
Shock and awing.
misogynistic.
Is it?
I don't know. Maybe not misogynistic.
Porn's a thing.
It is. You're right.
They don't even gotta suck dicks like this. No
Just
dick
wrestle
sucking,
each
no
other.
taking it in the ass.
I guess it depends on where the venue is. It definitely wouldn't go well in Durango. Bayfield? Probably.
I feel like
No, Bayfield might be a little too Christian. Ignacio and Cortez.
for sure.
Cortez would go well there. Farmington, get a KY. You're just not going to get the greatest talent for KY. You'd have to set up weight classes.
You gotta ship them in.
Definitely got to set up weight classes in Farmington.
Yeah, just
Poor little girl be getting smashed by some big chicks.
do auditions at strip clubs. Girls that are willing to be naked for money.
Mm.
So I feel like you're not corrupting anybody, and it's just wrestling.
Mm.
To 15 and older. Just kidding. I was thinking boys.
I was really hoping that wasn't the wrestlers.
No, boys.
Female.
No.
15 and older.
No. None of the wrestlers, for sure.
You gotta at least have hair.
No, I feel like you got to be able to drink maybe to be a wrestler.
A wrestler. Drink. Yeah, 18.
I have higher standards than the goddamn military. Like 21 or older.
You got to be able to drink. Well,
which is kind
now
of a
we know
weird
what you're gonna
stipulation.
do with when you win.
I don't think I would do that. What would you do? Other than tell us a fun answer.
A fun answer. Well, once I
Fuck
got
the boring answer.
Yeah, I know. It's always the boring answer. No, it's not boring. It's just like
I
you're
know
not gonna
the reasonable
blow all
answer.
your money right away. But yeah, I would definitely. We'd go on a trip for like two or 3 weeks, maybe a month. Just go to Bali, Indonesia.
Yeah.
Go travel for a little bit.
Plan what car
Party in
you want to
Vegas.
buy when you get home.
I'd probably already get the cars and the houses.
Definitely a
Go on
car.
a shopping spree for sure.
Definitely want a car. Dude,
Change
I
up
want a
there.
fast car so bad, and
Mhm.
I have slow car money, dog. Champagne taste on a Bud Light budget.
Yeah, I mean, you could make your car fast, but you'd put so much more money into it than it's worth.
Yeah, I just think it's not going to up the value a whole lot.
No, yeah, if you're you're planning on selling it later,
No.
definitely not that car.
Yeah, I'm kind of planning on selling it later. We'll see. It's a good car, though. Drives good.
It does.
I like it.
I drove it home from
Parked it at
when you bought it.
Yeah, I parked it at Dave's for like 48 hours. It was safe.
Nice.
Everything was there. Kelly took me this morning. It was good.
The old Dave.
What else do we got?
I think I've got some other stories.
Yeah.
Weird news.
How do you feel about aliens?
Uh,
I really wanted to ask Sammy that. Sammy's coming on soon. He had a migraine today.
I don't know. I've never actually seen one,
Right.
but I believe more in aliens than I do ghost.
That's fair.
For sure. I mean, there's got to
What
be
about like
some
energy,
other.
like in a house where people were murdered or something?
Definitely believes, even if it's the own energy that you're creating, like if you know that somebody was murdered
Yeah,
in
but
the
what
house.
if you don't know?
Like definitely, yeah. There's places
And
that just feel creepy.
Yeah. Places of mass, just like trauma. It's like places with memories.
Yeah.
What about like places like the the catacombs and shit? Like in France.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is it France?
Depends on if it's like, do you think these energies are actually interacting with you and making you feel negative?
Or are you just entering that space?
Yeah.
So you're just being influenced by the energy around you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're just like, it just doesn't
Or does
feel
like
good.
it's the matter, the rocks in the ground, do they contain a memory of some sort?
Like I feel there's definitely like a weirdness I feel when I walk in churches, but that's definitely my perception affecting that feeling, just
Yeah.
because I'm just like, I just see greed like in a lot of situations, and I do see good people,
Yeah.
but that makes me feel almost weirder because I'm like, how good are you at acting good? Like, I don't know. I feel like there's so much darkness.
Yeah, everybody's fucking human.
Yeah.
Like, especially, I mean, people that start getting power and they get corrupted by it,
Mm-hmm.
take advantage. Even when I've seen people get like manager positions,
Just change.
and then all of a sudden, yeah, they have this weird manager or this weird authoritarian mentality all of a sudden.
Yeah. No, I've definitely seen that. And the weird thing is that they're just trying to do good at their job. You know, they're being what they think they need to be to do their job in a lot of cases. But
Yeah, but there's like, it's like cops. Like, there's some cops that are
Right.
very nice people and like are really out there
Some
for
that
good. But then
just
there's just
abuse
cops that they're like bullies. They're
Yeah.
like kids in high school and then now they have the authority to take you to jail. So they just get this ego.
I've definitely
immediately.
worked for some cunty managers that I was definitely competent,
Right.
you know, and you're just, why are you such a bitch all the time?
Yeah. And maybe some people feel like you're coming to take their jobs or something. You know,
See,
like these
I've
people.
never had a
This
job.
guy might take my job one day, so I need to shut his ass down right away.
I feel like there's definitely that with comedy. I haven't seen it a lot, in Durango. Durango's so goddamn friendly.
Yeah, super friendly.
I met Tyrell.
It's too small to be mean to everybody. You're gonna see those people every fucking week.
Every week, bro. The dumbest, shittiest people I've met at the ranch, I see every week. The coolest people I see almost every week, you know.
Yeah.
But people go there pretty weekly.
Right.
And the same for the Roost. It's the same goddamn people. Like, if you made a bad impression, you're going to be sitting across the bar from that dude next Friday or whatever, you know. It's weird.
Yeah.
I try to be nice to everybody. I want everybody to like me. That's why I do comedy. That's why I've done everything. I just want to be liked.
Just love me.
I'm like Chronic,
Mm-hmm.
but a little more finesse.
Yeah.
Chronic lacks finesse.
Yeah. He's fucking weird.
He's a weird
Weirdest dog ever. Let me not ever.
No,
But
he's definitely a weirdo.
he's got problems.
Shiva's fucking.
He just has no like social cues at all. He hasn't been around other female dogs or any dog really that much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I take him to the dog park and he just tries to fuck everybody, all the dogs. Like, I can't take. Like, can you imagine taking your kid to a play date or like the park and your kid just constantly humping all the other kids?
That'd be a problem.
You know, you're like, stop, dude. Like, I don't know, man. I can't get him to stop.
Yeah, but you would have to expose your child to something. Like, there's not really the hormones
Right.
going on that are going on in Chronic. Chronic wants to fuck. He knows it in his DNA. He wants to
His
fuck.
whole life he's been trying to
He
fuck.
just wants to fuck, dog. That's his whole goal. The kids, they don't have that drive unless
Not at
you
all.
expose them to
Right.
something.
And then
like,
you're
weird.
definitely fucking weird.
And then, yeah, fuck you, man. What if your kid just is playing with your phone? You forgot a porn tab is on.
Yeah. That's scary. Then, yeah.
That's why my phone's locked. It's mostly
Sure.
for leaving it around like my dad's house and shit. Because that happens. I'll put my phone on a counter and just walk away.
Yeah. I was watching porn on the shared tablet that we have,
Mm-hmm.
me and Coel, and
Forgot to exit out.
and like a week later, and that battery lasts forever.
She opens it and it's just a gaping asshole.
Pretty much. She didn't actually open it, but like a week later, it beeped because the battery was dying, and she was like right next to me. I put in the code, and then just a gaping asshole.
Did she say
And just
anything?
like ads. I don't think she saw. But I was like, oh shit.
It's close.
Definitely would have got caught. She would have used it.
Close one.
Which she probably would have just laughed. She's
Yeah.
pretty
It's just porn.
fucking cool. Yeah, she knows it.
Yeah, if it was a
Masturbate.
conversation between you and some bitch in town,
Yeah.
that's different.
Hey, let me show you this picture. Oh fuck that. Sorry, I didn't. That's happened with my regular phone too. Just kind of forget that that's the last thing you were looking at on the internet.
Not I.
You
I
had to-
always
You had to clean up real fast.
I clean it up before I put the phone down. I don't even let myself enjoy the orgasm. I just come and then XXX.
With your tongue. Boop, boop, boop. I've been jerking off in the shower with my phone, and my phone's waterproof. But
Dope. You should
But-
get a thing to stick it to the wall.
yeah, I know for sure. I'm dumb.
Well, I
it
wouldn't
gets-
have one either.
It gets wet, and the water will like run down and select things,
Oh shit.
and it's almost shared a porn video to Facebook.
I can't believe that's an option.
I know. My next point. Why who the fuck is sharing? It's like share this video to Facebook.
It's brilliant advertising.
It's like who's
Because if
sharing
somebody accidentally shares it to Facebook, then
it's more clicks.
well, not only that, but there might be a internet story about it.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook bans another porn site, or whatever.
Trump accidentally shares tranny porn.
Oh, that would be fun.
Transsexual porn. Sorry, tranny is.
I might like him more.
You would like.
At least he's open-minded.
I was like, you'd like transsexuals more or Trump more?
Trump.
Both.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty neutral with transsexuals. I like the top half.
I met a super cool dude at down the rabbit hole. He's a gay dude. He helped me make all the signs for. I had to make 25 like numbers to put around necks.
Mm-hmm.
I was cutting ribbons. I was trying to figure it out how to do it with my 2 hands and like measure it and shit. And I just looked over and he was looking at me and I was like, trying to craft, bro? And he did. He helped me. It was way faster.
Nice.
Did that shit in like 3 minutes. I was like, whoop. And he was,
Did he seem pretty good with crafts and ribbon cutting?
he was super gay.
Like, that wasn't my question, but yeah.
Yeah, he seemed pretty crafty.
That's where I was going with.
Yeah. Well, I know he participates in drag shows and stuff.
Yeah.
He's a super cool dude. We
that's
got along.
awesome.
I'm meeting so many interesting people doing comedy. You just hang out at different places for like hours.
Yeah.
Just start talking to people. And a lot of times people talk to you.
That makes
fun.
sense.
This old dude was like, were you the guy that had the joke about you'd rather go to jail than date your ex-girlfriend? Yep, that was me.
How,
funny
was
joke.
that guy funny?
Mm-mm.
Not at all.
Mm-mm. No, he's kind of creepy, actually.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Should have led with that.
Yeah. I got recognized
Actually,
by,
he tried to touch my butthole.
I got recognized by a super redneck dude at Walmart. That was funny. And I was like trying to talk to the cashier and he's just like, you gonna be there on Thursday?
Hey man, tell me a joke. Can you make me laugh?
Yeah. I hate it. I don't do that. Yeah.
Do you have people ask you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a funny man, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me a joke.
No. Like anytime I take a notebook somewhere, somebody's like, what are you writing? Dick jokes?
Memoirs.
Just dick jokes?
Just dick jokes.
Tell me one. No.
You should just take another notebook that's full of dick drawings. Just be like, I just have a problem. And then they're going to leave you alone.
This is my notebook.
Just drawings of big veiny cocks.
It's art. See, I just can't draw that good. The numbers look so janky.
Yeah, but if you could draw anything good, it's probably a penis. I could probably draw a pretty goddamn good penis. I can't draw
have you tried?
eyes. I mean, just
Every
assuming.
dick I've drawn was pretty rough.
Really?
Well, yeah, just a classic. Because it was always on like a friend's water bottle
Now
or
we're
a
gonna
phone
have
charger.
to have a Greenlight Weekend dick drawing contest
That would be awesome.
live here on the
You
podcast.
can't have Evan on. He'll fuck us up.
Well, yeah,
He's a drawn son
I
of a
don't
bitch.
know. That's true. But you only get
And he sees a lot of dicks.
yeah, that makes sense.
Points of reference. Yeah.
Mhm.
When you have so many points of reference.
Yeah, he's not allowed. Or James. Is James a good drawer?
Not that I'm aware of.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, we could have James. He's got a little dick. It'll be funny to see what we all think is what a dick looks like.
That's the thing. We have to draw our own dicks.
Okay. I don't know what it looks like from a side pro, or is it just like from the top? Because that's really the best vantage point I got.
That's where you get to be creative.
I love creativity.
I'm just gonna trace mine. Get it as hard as I can.
Like a hand turkey.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I don't know why I've never done that before. That sounds fun. Hand turkey dick.
Well, it's just a dick.
Right, but if you made instead of the thumb, you just use your dick, and then you can use your fingers as the feathers.
What if you did it on Christmas and it was the North Pole?
Yeah, we should make
Literally,
a calendar.
The North Pole.
Dick trace pole. I
I think we should make a calendar like Elliot. I
yeah.
feel like if we do it in the next like 3 years, we'll beat him.
With
to
some
it,
of
so.
our regular podcast guests.
Oh yeah, Sammy would be great. Dave would be hilarious.
I want to be January.
Okay. Yeah, I want to be July, obviously.
I just
don't
want
want
to
to have a
snowball
fireman's hat on.
over my dick.
What? Snowball? I'm just going to get hard and hang a fireman's hat on my dick. Like, not a real one, just one of those little plastic ones.
With a little dog on it. You could be holding a little Dalmatian. Or a giant full-grown Dalmatian.
Holding it. I don't know anybody with a Dalmatian.
No, me neither. It's been a while since I've seen a Dalmatian.
They're weird. How far are we going?
51 minutes.
51 minutes.
That was a pretty quick 51.
That was good. UFOs are real. Oh.
There was something funny. Oh yeah, that was funny. But it's pointless. Oh yeah. This guy got arrested for doing donuts on Trump's New Jersey golf course.
Oh, dope. Is he a good-looking dude? Think it's gonna get him laid?
I wouldn't call him ugly.
Right.
He's definitely not a 10.
No, he's a 5'6".
He looks like he's from Florida.
He does. He's very Florida-y. Yeah, you're right. I think Jersey has some weird folks. Everywhere has some
He
weird
caused
folks.
$17,000 in damage.
But they probably inflated that. Like they do with drugs. They're like,
Right.
find an ounce of weed on you. They're like, we found $500 worth of marijuana.
Street value. Street value of $17,000 in total damage.
That would be a funny thing to say.
It's crazy the amount of stupid support that vape people bashing vapes are getting. And just I don't know what I was saying. My brain just
You think it's getting too much
short-circuited.
attention? And
No,
they're not?
it's crazy that fucking cigarette companies, like, nobody's even talking about cigarettes at all, and it kills half a million people a year, and some black market vapes have killed 6 people,
Do you think?
and it's just like, oh my god.
Do you think